Welcome to my first training session. Know today and going forward that at 9 a.m. in the morning, you get what you get. I am a coffee drinker and a no makeup girl until at least noon. So I wanted to just share. This was our shirt we made for Palooza. It says Flame. And then the back says GC Gypsy. So your team was well represented in Phoenix last week by myself and Chandra. What a fun week. Start planning to meet us in Phoenix next year. You will be so amazed by it, and I really feel like it could totally change your business. And being that you're new, just start planning on, $20 a month. Put it away. There's going to be ways to earn your room, most likely, your room rates. And when you get closer to the end of the year, they'll start announcing Palooza opportunities. So it really does change lives. So if you're interested in making your flame bigger, try to put that on your calendar. And thank you so much for joining us today. So today is going to be a 3-part series. The first part is going to be all about finding those perfect bookings. The second part is going to be all about finding those fundraisers. And the third part is going to be all about building your team. Now I know that sounds very scary. Don't be afraid. You're going to have people ask you, oh my gosh, are you loving it? Is this something I could do? Don't be afraid, especially if it's someone who's buying from you and is passionate about the product. Those are the people we want on our team because they're going to go out and share and make this even bigger for everybody. When you first join the business, you're going to think you're not good enough to share the business. Well, we have a really cool tool called Join the Fun. And if you haven't found it yet, there should be a copy of it, actual packet of them in your starter kit. Join the Fun. Take a look at it. And then I'm going to link, when we get done today, I'm going to link you to our PDF presentation of Join the Fun. And when you have people say, oh my gosh, are you having fun with that? Is that working for you? Wow, that candle smells amazing. How do I get one? You can first say to them, hey, is this something you might want to help me do? And then present the Join the Fun. And that Join the Fun basically does the work for you. You don't have to say anything other than what you're feeling about the business. Okay, so Join the Fun, if you're talking to people about recruiting, that's something to think about. Don't be afraid. And if you need anyone to help you through the recruiting process, we're here for you. We've got team leaders, we've got premiers, we've got people who have been in the business before. So talk to me and I'll link you up with those folks and we will try to help you build a team so you can have the synergy that we have. So going back to bookings, in your Know It All guide, you should have a page that's circles. It's all these circles, page 2021. And on that page, it's going to give you different categories of networking. When I say categories of networking, I'm talking, people that your kids go to school with, church people that you're associated with, people that you run into at the grocery store, realtors that you know, people that you might know from high school. These are your circles of influences. If you've ever watched Meet the Fockers, he says, we're in the circle and you're over here. We want to get all those people into your circle. So that's your goal. You want to get the Fockers into your circle, right? So you're like, here, come into my circle. Check this out. This is a really cool opportunity. And as you start to grow, then you're going to look at their olive branches and you're going to go, hey, would your mom like to check out this candle? Hey, would you like to do a party and invite our 3 girlfriends from high school? And that is how it grows. It's olive branch growth process. You can start with friends and family. Don't get me wrong. They will support you, but they're supporting you out of curiosity, pity, or they just don't want to see you fail. Now, once they support you a few times, what's going to happen? Well, it's going to become redundant. It's going to become annoying. It's going to become, oh my God, she wants me to buy another candle. Really? So that's why we work those circle of influences so that we're not fighting for those friends and family sales. So that you don't have to pay attention to them all the time to be your focal customers. And again, you want to still thank them, you want to still praise them, love them, hug them, do whatever you can to let them know that you appreciate their support. But you want to try and pick their brain and find their people, the people that are outside of your circle. That's the goal. So for today, going into next Saturday, your lesson and your assignment is to read the page 2021 in the Know It All Guide, find your circle, and work on those circle of influences, okay? I want you to work on 5 circles, and I want you to pick hard ones too. Don't cheat and just do all the easy ones. And if you would like to be accountable, feel free to send me a private message and say, Becky, I want to become a Flaming Gypsy at full. And this is what I'm going to do to get there. And here's my circles, and I want you to hold me accountable. And I will find ways to support you, to gift you, to reward you, and to hold you accountable so that your business can soar in the first 100 days. Okay? If you report to another team member in terms of being recruited by one of my team members, then of course let's work through them first. And they're probably listening to this video, and I love them all, and they are so awesome. And so if you've been recruited by anyone on my team, work with them first, and let's all try and work together to get you to that 100-day milestone and get you as much candle cash as you can and a big check so you can show it off and be excited. Okay? So that is your first assignment. Find those circle of influences, complete them, call them, start working on them. Your second assignment is, and this one's going to cost a little bit of money, for $14 on our Central Hub ordering system, we sell these amazing little boxes. Now, first of all, the boxes can be therapy because they come broken down and you have to put them together. And they can be a little bit tedious at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty cool. I tend to put children to work, so, you know, child labor, it's okay. Secondly, they can be conversation starters because I tell my girls, go to a Starbucks, go over to a McDonald's play area, take your box as it is, and start assembling them in front of people. Because we are a society of nosy people, and they'll be all like, what are you doing over there? What are those boxes? And you could even say, hey, your kid's playing, you look bored. Do you want to help me put these boxes together? And really make that your garden gate to opening up the GC conversation. So these are the boxes, $14. Buy them on a party. So don't buy them right away. Buy them on your first party so you don't get hit with the shipping. And they will be amazing for you. I put business cards inside of them. So they have little flappy thingies here, so you pop your card in there. I also do labels on some of them. I just happen to have those in my car. So if you need label help, let me know. I'll be happy to help you with that too. So these are our tri-lights. So you'll find them under tri-lights in our, this is much better, isn't it? You don't have to see how tired I am. Find them under tri-lights in our ordering system, personal order, or you can add them to a party. Okay? Tri-lights. Once you have your tri-lights all assembled, and you've met that great person at McDonald's play area, and she's so stoked about having a party, you're going to host coach her. And that's a whole different session. We'll go over that very soon. I don't want you to get freaked out. But basically what it is you are just giving her incentives to be a great host, okay? Because your host is your catalyst to your customers and your guests. And so we want them to be as excited, if not more excited for the party than you are. So host coaching is key. Now you've got your tri-lights together. Now you've got your circle of influences. Now you're on the streets. You're knocking on doors. You're making phone calls. You're sending emails. And girlfriend, this is the hardest part of the business. I will not lie to you. Put aside 2 nights a week for your first 21 days. And I want you to call as many people as you can in 1 hour. Okay? It's called a power hour. It's effective. It's sensational, and once you start doing it and you get past those scary no's, you're gonna get no's. I'm not talking about my nose. You're gonna get no's. No's meaning, no, I really can't help you right now. I'm out of work, or no, the boys have sports and I just don't have any time at all to do a party. There are buzzwords in those conversations that I can help you to draw out. For example, I'm working. I've got so much work. I can't do it. Catalog mixer, hello, take the catalog, take some order forms, take some tri-lights, pack a party in a bag, give that girlfriend that party in a bag, dangle a large heritage candle in her face and go, hey, get me 4 orders and this is yours. And you know what? If she's that busy, but at work, she knows those people, it just takes 1 hour and you're going to get 4 orders. I promise you. My kids are in sports. I don't have time. Ning, 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 fundraiser. Oh my God. Do you know how much sports cost these days? while you're watching your Facebook the next 2 to 3 weeks, watch for those moms who are bitching. I'm talking bitching with a capital B about the cost of school and sports. Those are your people to hit up for fundraisers. Our fundraiser program is awesome. You don't have to be sanctioned. You don't have to have that 501c3. You can do a fundraiser program with 1 kid, 10 kids, 100 kids, whatever you want to do. The only difference is on a non-sanctioned fundraiser, they will pay tax. Okay? So, another conversation for another day. But if you have a lead on fundraising and you need help with that, talk to your team leader or talk to me, and I will help you. There's some pretty cool strategies that we do so that the fundraising can get going, and it's pretty self-sufficient. You do make 10% off fundraisers. Some give it back to the cause if it's really close to them. Others keep it. Some use it for gifting the sellers. I happen to use half of it for gifting the sellers. For every candle sold, I take $1 of that and I put it in a kitty, and then I do candle cash drawings so that I can get more customers out of that fundraiser. Also, fundraisers, make sure that they're giving you those people's information. This is a tricky one because a lot of times people won't. They'll just say, I need 50 lavender candles, and you don't know who they're going to. You need to make sure that you tell them we need to know who those customers are. That's the way that you build your business. And you know what? You're doing the fundraiser for cheap for them, and they're getting $8 a candle, so why not give us the customers? So fundraisers, if that person is complaining about them shoes, complaining about that outfit, that cheerleading outfit went up $80, OMG, and they're on Facebook, PM them. Girlfriend, have I got a deal for you? Get 4 kids involved, and let's sell some candles, and let's pay your bills. Okay? Fundraiser. When you are talking to people about a party, take a pencil with you and take a calendar. Okay? And your calendar should be a substantial calendar so they know you're serious about your business. And mark off the days that you cannot work, period. Because remember, this is your business. So mark off the days that you cannot work. Okay? See, I have an X there. And my husband also works for the oil field, and so his schedule is pretty crazy. So I actually mark his days off work. See, maybe you can see Steve. And I will do a party on his day off, but I will not do anything other than a party on his day off. I mean, I try to keep those sacred for the family. Mark off any type of weddings you have, outside doctor's appointments. Maybe you've got kid stuff going on. Mark it off, because you know what? The beauty of this business is you get to decide when and how to run your business. Okay? So, calendar. Go get one. I think this was at Target for like $5. Like, the calendar store had a really cool one, but the boxes were so small. Like, I just turned it into my personal calendar for appointments for the kids and whatnot. Get a notebook and make it pretty. Because the prettier it is, the more you'll want to carry it around, right? Get a notebook, and in that notebook, it never ends for me. Start writing down any leads, anyone that you think of off the top of your head, from your circles, from your conversations, from Facebook. Write them down. And as you write them down, make sure that you are essentially trying to build a list that will work for everyone. Okay, so write down those names. Write down your candle club customers if you start to build a candle club. Write down people who want to join the business. I write down my sales girls, the girls that get top 250. I write them down because then they go in a drawing, and that way I remember who got the 250 and I don't have to keep looking back. Just make it your Bible and write it down. If you learn something from a video or from me or from whoever recruited you, write that down, because a lot of times our minds work in mysterious ways and we'll be like, oh my God, what was that game she told me about to play? Write it down. So that's our first quick 15-minute lesson. I'm going to post this now, and then for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to be available for question and answer. I'm leaving this page up so that each Saturday morning we can kind of capitalize on it and we can build it into our monthly training. And then my hope is that the people that are building their teams on my team, my Ashleys, my Callies, my Elises, my Chandras, those are the ones that have teams right now, that they will find something helpful in this, minus my makeup missing. you know, so, but this is what you get, girls.